Hey guys, it's Lily Pad Polish, and today I will be showing you how to recreate this striped design. And this was inspired by TheNailTrail, and I'll link her tutorial down below if you would like to see it. But this is my creation. It's a little bit brighter than hers. Hers is a little bit more on the pastel side, but I really liked how it came out. And if you couldn't tell already, this is a live video. I know that I usually voice over my tutorials, but I figured that I'd switch things up a bit. So yeah, if you want to know how to create this design, then just keep on watching. Starting off, I'm using my yellow stopper as my base coat, and I like to use this as a peel-off base coat to protect my nail. For my base color, I'm going to be using this beautiful gold, almost rose gold color, and this is by Orly, and it's called Rage. And it's probably mostly a one coater, but I like to do a second coat because I feel like it's a little bit sheerer than I would prefer. So I'm just applying that all over my nail, and of course cap the free edge. And because we are going to be applying some striping tape, I'm going to apply some fast drying top coat just to ensure that once we put the striping tape and peel it off, that the polish doesn't lift up or ruin. And 20 minutes later, my nail is all nice and dry, ready for our striping tape. So I'm using this gold striping tape. Obviously, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to use some scissors and cut up 3 pieces. So I don't like to make them too long, about an inch or so. Obviously it depends on the width of your nail, but that's relatively how I like my striping tape to be. So we have our 3 pieces here, and to apply them, I don't really like to use tweezers because I feel like I just get better precision with my fingers. But I do like to peel them off with tweezers, so it really is all your preference. And then the second one, and I just kind of eyeball it of the evenness of the width, if that makes sense. So I kind of look at it and be like, I guess this is even enough. I'm really anal about stuff like that. Like, I hate, like, if this was thicker than this part, I would have to fix it. But, and then the third piece, I just kind of put in the middle of the gap that is left. And this is probably not perfect, but that's okay. So the first color that I'm using towards the cuticle is by China Glaze, called Lime After Lime, and because I'm putting it in the cuticle, I like to use a brush just to make sure that it doesn't go everywhere, because as you can see, I did not use any liquid latex, so I'm trying super hard not to get it in my skin or in my cuticles or anything like that. So I'm just applying it all over the top area, making sure not to go too far down the striping tape. And with the rest of the colors, I'm just going to use the brush because my nail is long enough. As you can see, the gaps are pretty large, but if you have a short nail, then using a nail art brush like this would probably be essential to get really into the crevices. And then, trying not to wait too long in between applications, I'm going to be applying blue next. This is a Sally Hansen Xtreme nail polish in Blew Me Away. So I'm just filling in this gap. And with the polish brush, you have to be extra careful not to go past the striping tape. So I'm just applying that as evenly as possible. And then I'm going to take my tweezers and remove that first striping tape. So we're going to be removing them as we go. And then I'm going to quickly apply my purple polish. This one is China Glaze's Let's Jam from their Light Brights collection, I believe. And so I'm going to be applying that here. And it's okay if you get a little bit on the skin, it is easily removable. But it's not so easy to remove polish from the cuticles, which is why I used a nail art brush in the beginning. So that's fairly even. And I'm going to be taking tweezers to remove this one. And then lastly, I'm going to be using a pink color. This is by Color Club, and I'm not sure what the name is. I honestly don't even think that it exists anymore because it was from a really old collection. And it's actually scented. It smells just like bubblegum. So the whole room right now smells just like this. It's pretty strong scent, but I like it. And this one is a little sheer, so I'm going to apply a little bit more polish. And I'm going to cap the free edge with that. And then get my tweezers once again and peel off that last piece of striping tape. Okay, so as you can see, it all peeled very nicely, and I'm just going to begin cleaning up. So as you can see, we didn't get super messy, but I just got a little bit of purple and blue on the sides of my nail, and on this side as well. So super quick and easy cleanup. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer to start cleaning up around the cuticle because the green isn't very pretty looking right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a minute or two. Okay, and now I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller cleanup brush and just clean up around the cuticles. I just like it to be a really pretty like U shape, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to fix that and make it look pretty. And if you watched my nail polish collection / nail station tour video, which I will have linked down below if you haven't watched already, I like to use my nail polish pump from Target to do this part. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the cleanup. And now that it's all dry, I'm going to apply my top coat, and I'm using the same quick dry top coat before. It's the Out The Door top coat, and because these are stripes, to make sure that there's no smudging or anything like that, I'm applying it horizontally in the direction of these stripes. And top coat is getting all over the sides of my nail, but that's okay because as long as it doesn't smudge, then it's all good. Smudging is the worst possible thing that could ever happen after spending hours and hours doing this manicure. So yes, that's the finished result. And this is the finished design. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you like this type of live video, then please leave a comment down below because I'm still trying to figure out the whole YouTube thing. And so yeah, if it was helpful and if you enjoyed, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribed. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!